Hey photographers, creatives. This is the Focus Shift podcast, your best listening experience for creating your best online business. We'll focus on topics that help you get discovered. So sit back, listen, take notes if you like, and get excited about growing your business.
Today we're getting into something that's, well, a huge croken for a lot of people, especially creatives like photographers. How do you actually grow your business online? Get those sales coming through your website. Is it all about like organic social media, or should you be putting money into paid ads, or maybe something else?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. And we've been looking at this really great article that breaks this exact problem down specifically for photographers trying to, turn those website visits into actual bookings.
Right.
So our mission today really is to pull out the key bits of wisdom from that source. We want to help you figure out the best strategy based on, well, what you want to achieve, how much you can spend, and really importantly, how fast you need things to happen.
Like a shortcut to making smart marketing choices.
Exactly. Think of it like that, a shortcut for your photography business.
Okay, so where does the source even suggest starting? If you want people to find you online, it sounds like it really focuses first on organic social media, kind of the foundation.
Yeah, that's the starting point they highlight. And organic social is basically just the stuff you share on places like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, without actually paying to boost it.
So posts, stories, reels,
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
exactly. Post stories, reels, engaging with your followers in the comments, all that interaction. And the big pro here is that it's free in terms of cash anyway. But, and this is important, it definitely takes about time. A lot of time sometimes. But the upside is huge. It's amazing for building like real trust and loyalty. You share your work, maybe some behind the scenes moments, client testimonial.
People feel like they know you.
Precisely. You build an authentic brand, and that leads to, long-term growth. People start recommending you. You get those loyal followers who keep coming back or spreading the word.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Definitely foundational.
Yeah.
But it can't be all sunshine and roses, right? The source mentions challenges too.
Oh, for sure. There are definite downsides.
Like what?
Well, the big one is it's slow. Building a real audience organically, it just takes time. There's no getting around that.
Right. You don't post once and get 1,000 followers.
Exactly. And then there's the reach issue. Thanks to platform algorithms, not everyone who follows you even sees your posts.
The dreaded algorithm.
Yeah, it limits your reach. And those algorithms are always changing, which can, suddenly mess with your visibility without warning. It can be pretty frustrating.
So given that frustration and the slowness, when should someone really focus their energy on organic, according to the source?
Good question. The article gives some clear pointers. It says, focus on organic if you're just starting out and maybe don't have an ad budget yet.
Makes sense.
Also, if your main goal right now is just building brand awareness, getting your name out there, and really engaging with potential clients.
Building relationships, basically.
Exactly. If that long-term growth and client relationship thing is your priority, organic is where you need to be putting in the effort.
And the source had a pro tip for making that effort count, right? Something simple but effective.
Yeah, it did. Pretty straightforward, actually. Post regularly, engage with followers, and use relevant hashtags to increase your reach. Consistency and interaction seem to be key.
Okay. Regularity, engagement, hashtags. Got it.
Yeah.
But what if that slow burn of organics just isn't cutting it? What if you need results faster?
Well, that's where the article shifts gears to the other side. Paid advertising.
Okay, paid ads. So how does the source define that? What are we talking about here?
Essentially, it's spending money to promote your business. The article specifically calls out Google ads.
The ones you see at the top of search results.
Yep, exactly, when someone's actively searching. And also Facebook and Instagram ads, the ones that pop up in your feed while you're scrolling.
Right. So what are the big advantages there? Why spend the money?
The pros are pretty compelling. The main one, instant visibility, almost immediate.
Unlike organic, where you wait.
Right. Your services get seen by potential clients right away. Another huge plus is the targeting. You can get really specific about who sees your ads.
How specific?
Like based on their location, their interests, age, demographics, all sorts of things. If you shoot weddings, you can target people who are engaged, for example.
Wow, okay.
And it's scalable and measurable. You can start with a small budget, see what works, measure your results, like Are you actually getting bookings from it? And then adjust.
That measurability sounds crucial. You know if it's actually working.
Definitely. You can track your return on ad spend or ROAS. How many dollars back are you getting for every dollar you put in?
Okay, but there have to be downsides too, right? It costs money, obviously.
That's the biggest one, yeah.
Yeah.
You need a budget up front. And getting a good return, that ROI, it might not happen overnight. It can take time to figure things out.
I bet. I've heard people say it can feel like throwing money away if you don't know what you're doing.
It absolutely can feel like that, which points to another con. There's a definite learning curve. Setting up ads, optimizing them so they actually work. It takes skill. Or you might need to hire someone.
Right, an expert.
Yeah, and it's competitive. Other photographers are using ads too, so you're competing for attention.
So when does it make sense to jump into paid ads then? When should you use them?
The source suggests using them if you want quick results, like more inquiries coming in fast.
Need to fill the calendar.
Exactly. Or if you have a specific promotion, like holiday mini sessions or something like that, perfect time for an ad campaign.
Okay.
Also, if your organic efforts just aren't bringing in enough leads on their own, ads can bridge that gap.
Makes sense. Supplementing organic.
And like we mentioned, if you need to reach a really specific group, like those engaged couples for wedding photography, ads are super efficient for that targeted reach.
And there was a tip for starting out with ads, something about not jumping in too deep.
Yeah, really practical advice. Start small, even $5 to $10 a day, and test different ad creatives before scaling up.
Test.
Basically, yeah. See what images work, what text works before you put more money behind it.
Okay, so within paid ads, the source talked about Google ads versus Facebook ads. How are they different?
Yeah, they serve slightly different purposes. Google ads are generally best when people are actively looking for what you offer.
Like typing wedding photographer near me into Google.
Exactly. They have what we call high intent. They're probably closer to making a decision. Facebook ads or Instagram ads are often better for introducing your work to people who weren't necessarily searching right then.
More like discovery, creating demand.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You're putting your beautiful photos in front of someone scrolling their feed.
Yeah.
They might not have thought about booking a session until they saw your ad. You're kind of planting the seed.
Interesting distinction. How do they compare on cost, according to the article?
Well, because Google Ads capture that high intent, they tend to be a bit more expensive per click. The source says maybe $1 to $4 per click on average.
Okay.
Facebook ads are usually cheaper, often less than $1 per click. But the trade-off is, like we said, those users might not be ready to book right at that moment.
Lower intent, lower cost. Higher intent, higher cost. Makes sense.
Pretty much. And the pro tip here for getting the best results overall.
Yes. Use both.
You got it. The source suggests a mix of Google ads, for people searching now, and Facebook ads to create demand. Works best. Covers both angles.
Right, capturing immediate need and building future interest. But a mix. That brings us back to budget. What kind of money are we realistically talking about for paid ads?
Yeah, the $1 million question, or maybe the $5 a day question. The source gives some helpful tiers.
Okay.
For just starting out, testing, maybe building some brand awareness, they say $5 to $10 a day is a good place to begin.
Okay, manageable for many.
Then, if you're looking to consistently book sessions, they suggest aiming for around $300 to $600 per month.
Yeah, more serious.
Yeah. And if things are going well, you're seeing a good return, and you want to really scale up, the suggestion is $1,000 or more per month.
Wow. Okay, so it can scale quite a bit.
Definitely. And the potential payoff, the return on investment, can be really significant. The article mentions that most successful photographers, once they get their ads optimized, see like a 2x to 10x return on their ad spend.
So for every dollar you put in, you could get $2 or even $10 back in bookings.
Potentially, yes. When it's done right, it can be a really powerful growth engine.
Okay, so bringing this all together. Organic versus paid. What's the main takeaway for someone listening trying to decide where to put their energy or their money?
I think the core message is it really depends. It hinges on your specific goals, what your budget looks like right now, and critically, how fast you need to see results. There's no single right answer for everyone.
Right. It's about your situation.
Exactly. But the ultimate conclusion from the source seems pretty clear. Organic is amazing for starting out, building that brand, that trust. It's your foundation. Paid ads are fantastic for getting bookings quickly, for that immediate visibility. But the best strategy? Often it's a mix of both.
Using them together somehow.
Yeah, and not just running them side by side, but strategically. The source hints at this really smart approach. Use your organic content to warm people up, get them familiar with your brand.
Build that connection.
Exactly. And then you can use paid ads, maybe retargeting ads, to reach those already warm people who've engaged with your free stuff. That can make your ads way more effective and actually bring down your costs.
So they work together. Organic builds the audience, ads help convert them.
That seems to be the sweet spot, yeah. Use social to engage and connect long-term. Use ads strategically to drive sales and reach new people efficiently.
Okay, so knowing all this, thinking about organic, thinking about paid, the mix, what's one small thing someone listening could maybe do today? Like one step to either boost their organic game or maybe just dip a toe into ads?
Yeah, that's the key, right? Taking action.
And maybe just as importantly, how would they know if that step is actually working for their specific business? How do they measure success? Something to really think about.
The Focus Shift podcast is presented by PhotoBiz, the best website solution for photographers. Whether you're launching your site or scaling your online business, PhotoBiz has your back. To get started for free, visit photobiz.com today.